fuck?
Search and destroy.
Did you have a zit on your eyebrow? Oh my god, this shit fucking hurts. Yeah, I do too, dick face.
Yo. There you go, Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
I got a big thing going. You have a big thing going in your butt?
Why is that thing the case? Shotguns.
Fuck you, bitches!
Shotguns out.
The only other thing that came to my head was another dick, so I don't know.
Makes sense.
Damn, it's the same spot every fucking round. What a loser.
I know you killed me there last time.
Fuck you, Connor, you fucking bitch.
Search and destroy.
You fucking faggot!
You fucking pussy, mate.
Jeff.
What?
Jeff. Again, we gotta talk about these noises you're making.
Assets like
That wasn't me!
Jeff, that was you. You try to beatbox every round.
Okay, watch, trust me. I'm gonna pull back the audio, you fucking pussy.
Oh my god. Does anybody want to get one done?
Two going there.
Alright, relax, fucking bust a crackhead.
Oh, there's 2 mid, 2A.
We got bust a nut over here.
I got these little hookers. Oh, I got these little hookers now.
We have to aim.
Oh my god.
A building.
Whose name is Carter?
He's in there.
I don't know.
You got it.
What an idiot.
Fucking idiot. God damn.
And he
Hey
died.
Connor, you gotta watch the bomb, you fat fuck.
That wasn't a lie.
I'm trying to save his KD because he's a fucking faggot.
This nigga's got a nasally ass voice.
Bunch of cum in his throat, bro. Don't let him lie to you.
Here comes baby.
Fucking faggot.
Whoa.
I think these bills get paid.
Yo, serious question,
Alright,
Eric.
brother.
Serious question, bro. What do you think I should do about the situation?
Kick you. Whoa, wait.
Because she's watching the stream right now.
She was talking to another. Wait, first off, she's watching the stream. Hey,
Yeah, she's
bitch,
watching
quit
my
cheating on
stream.
my boy.
She's watching my stream right
Anyways,
now.
Hey, what was the situation? I want to know. I've been made.
Situation
Yeah, what
is
exactly-
just, it's just a whole bunch of fucking topsy-turvy shit. Everything she's doing is not making sense.
Oh,
What did she
bro.
do? What did she do?
100%. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You bring
What?
out your phone right now. You block her on everything and get your own place and move the fuck out. Boom. Get that shit done right quick.
Bro, if you
Well,
love a
it's not
bitch,
that he
listen,
has
listen,
kids.
if
So?
we've been together for 4 years, we have kids, and I love her and shit, but it's like she gives me no fucking choice but to believe she's cheating. She gives me zero
Okay,
choice.
hold on. What did she do that makes you believe she's cheating?
Okay, she's with her friend, and
Not the bullshit,
hold
just
on.
the serious, like just,
every
just
time
straight to it.
every time she's with this chick, every single time she's been with this chick, she's cheated on me. When she's with this chick,
Okay, so-
she
so
left.
then
One of the
you
reasons
put
she
the
was
boundary
hold
down.
on, listen. One of the reasons she was supposed to be leaving was for her niece's birthday party. She did not show up to that. She took my kids down there for that. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit that's been going on. I don't even know what the fuck to do anymore, bro. I'm not kidding you.
Okay, then what you do is you sit her down and be like, look, this is how it's gonna be. You're gonna tell me the truth now. I'm gonna leave, and we're gonna have to talk about all the other shit that comes along with it, which you're gonna have to talk about custody and child support and all that extra bullshit that you're gonna end up getting. But in the reality, like the reality of the situation is, you either sit down and have a man, like
Yeah.
an adult conversation, and she either nuts up and admits to it, and she puts in the work, and you guys go to counseling and get your shit done, or she just goes to the curb. I mean,
what
it is
state
what
do
it
you
is.
live in, Jeff?
Ohio.
Okay.
You live in Ohio? What part of
Yeah.
Ohio do you live in?
By Athens.
Oh, you live by Athens?
Yeah, where you live at?
Nigga, I'm in Youngstown area. I
Bro,
grew up in Akron.
Bro, Nelsonville is technically where I'm at, but it's by Athens because Athens is a staple.
So check this out. This is what you're gonna do. If you decide to split up with her, bro, you gotta fight for full custody. It's obvious that she can't keep it, not out of her, inside of her. So she's gonna have multiple people around your fucking kids. And me as a dad, I can't have that shit. Me personally, I got 5 kids myself, and I can't have that. So
Here's the thing.
man to man,
I would-
get custody, my nigga, and she's gonna have to pay you child support. And obviously, she has a good job if she's handing over half the fucking check just to go hang out with somebody else. That's good money.
Listen, okay. So she went down there with half the food stamps and half the money, and she's broke. In 2 days.
Well, that's on her then. Let
She
her
went and bought
suffer.
this nigga a bunch of clothes and shit. Damn, that's fucked up.
No, stop! Fucking stop it, you dickhead.
I'm just talking
for real,
shit.
bro. Here's
I'm
the
just
real
talking shit.
here's the real deal. This is what really needs to happen, and you need to really like understand that we're trying to help you when we say this. She's got you wrapped around her finger and has complete control of you, and she has control of everything you do. She has control of everything that you say because she makes the money and she pays the bills. Get yourself a good ass job. Get your shit together. Even if you have to go move in with your parents, if you can't, I don't know what your situation's like, but you need to get your shit together and get on your own 2 feet. So then when she starts doing that, you can be like, look, now I can leave your stupid ass. You can't leave her right now because you're dependent on her and she knows that. So she's using you to take care of the kids while she's out doing her own little thing.
Yeah.
So
So worst comes to worst, you're not gonna see your
really
kids.
Hey,
need to
keep in mind that she can hear you. She's watching the stream right now. I know she is.
I don't
She's,
give a
Oh,
fuck.
I bet she's mad as hell. Who gives a shit? Point is,
'Cause the
that
truth-
this is the truth. So it
What
is what it is.
really needs to happen is y'all need to sit down and have an adult conversation without the kids, no fighting, no arguing, no cell phones, none of that bullshit, and have a real talk about what you think your future's like. And if you
Yeah,
guys
I-
think
I
that you
already
guys
think
have a
that he's
future,
already made up
go to
his mind.
counseling.
He just needs us
I know,
to convince him.
but he needs to make that decision himself, not listen to us. You need to see it for yourself, and you need to open your eyes and stop listening to
Thing
her.
is, do you want to continue to play the guessing game the rest of your life or not? That's the actual fucking question. You want to sit
No,
there
I
and play
wouldn't
Mystery Man
even
all
say
fucking
that.
year?
I
Go
would
for it.
say I wouldn't necessarily say that it's going to be the guessing game the rest of life, but she has to put in the effort and put in the work and go to counseling with you, and you guys need to go to marriage counseling and get that shit straightened out through somebody else that is a mutual third party that has no tie to either of you. And if that can't happen and she's not willing to work on that and be honest and she's not telling the truth when you first start going, then you know your answer.
Once you lose
That's a
trust,
simple way
the
to
trust
solve it.
Once you lose trust, the trust that you get back is never the same.
I guess, yeah. I can see what you're talking about. But he obviously trusts her a lot more than he should.
He doesn't trust her. He hasn't trusted her since day one. You can hear it in his voice.
okay,
Listen, Jeff, what I'm gonna tell you- what I am gonna tell you,
listen.
though-
I'm gonna tell you the want me to explain to you the scenarios of how I caught her cheating and shit like that. The first, okay, I'm just gonna explain the first one to you.
But
Hold
it
on.
doesn't matter.
This
But
is
it doesn't
listen.
matter because she did it regardless.
Okay,
she
I
did
know
it.
that, but I'm just gonna
So
explain
how
this
she
to
did
you.
it
So
doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna explain this to you to show you how non-slick she is and how fucking genius I am. Okay, when I feel like she's cheating, I look at all her Facebook pictures and all her posts and shit, and I look at every picture. Okay, and I remember there was a picture she sent me of a selfie, right? And in the back of the selfie, I could see the back of her baby daddy's truck. And she took a selfie in there. She's like, "Here's a selfie for you." And I could see the back of his truck in her photo. So I'm like, you're in Steven's truck, aren't you?" She's like, "No, I'm with Sherry." I'm like, first off, I can see the back of his truck. If you're really with Sherry, send me a picture of her. She's like, "Oh, I don't need to do this and that." So like, I caught you. So I called his phone. And as soon as I called his phone, I hear her in the background saying, "Who's that?" And then he hung up. So I'm like, I fucking heard you. So why are you going to lie? Like, I caught you.
Yeah.
I caught you.
Let me be honest with you. She
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck if you know. She doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't.
She doesn't care
does
about
not
you.
care, bro.
She doesn't care about your kids. She doesn't care about your relationship. She doesn't
You're
care
a
about any of that
full-time
shit.
babysitter
What you
with
need,
a once in a
what
while
you,
dick, dude.
what you need to understand too is that there's other women out there that'll take care of you and do whatever. But what you're not understanding, and you're not gonna see until it happens, and it's gonna hit you like a fucking truck. You're not gonna see your kids for a while. You're not gonna take care of your kids. You're not gonna get any custody.
You need
You're
to
gonna have to
work
go
on
to
yourself
court.
for a while, dude.
You're gonna fork out a lot of money to get those kids. You're gonna have to get a lawyer. She's gonna fight and be a dick. She's just that kind of person.
The
It is
fact
what
that-
it is.
What
I'm
does she
going
do
through
for a
that right
living,
now.
Jeff?
Do what?
What does she do for a living?
She works for the city.
Oh,
Oh well, you're
Dude.
fucked.
Yeah, well,
Fuck.
technically, she works for the police department.
she's gonna
technically.
have full custody due to the fact that her income is greater than yours. So for what you need to do,
Ohio
is
is
you
a
need
very woman-centered state.
So is Michigan. Up here with you. I haven't seen my 2 daughters in the last fucking month and a half because Women's State runs this bitch. Listen, you're gonna go through a hell of a battle if you decide to split. You're gonna emotionally go through a hell of a battle if you decide to stay.
You're gonna hit a wall, and it's gonna suck, and you're gonna feel like life sucks, and you're gonna face a lot of turmoil and bullshit and whatever. But you need to understand that you're going through it for your kids, and you need to put your kids first.
What might
and
be
that's all
good
that
for
needs
you
to
though
matter.
is that you might not pay that much a month in child support due to the fact
You
that
won't
she's
pay
making high
anything
income.
if you don't have a job right now. They're not gonna make you pay anything.
Because I'm getting,
They're-
I'm
child
going through,
support
If
I'm
she
going
starts
through
a case,
unemployment
then he
right
will
now.
start to begin rears. If you got a case pending already, they're already getting rears on you. Already, they're already
But
taking
okay,
rears on
I got a question for you though. Since she's already lost one of her kids due to abandonment, because I have two, and then she has two to make her 4 and my 2. So
Yeah,
she
listen,
lost her
listen.
oldest boy due to abandonment. Will that also help me?
you. What do you mean
It depends
abandonment?
on what you need to. It's a fucked up situation. I read about it. That shit's crazy. But what you need to understand though is like, your situation and that situation. I mean, obviously that's gonna play into it when you go to the judge and go talk to it. It's gonna be like
We've already
situation.
went through this once before. The judge
Are
already
you
told.
legally married, Jeff?
Wait,
No,
wait, wait.
hold on.
Are you legally?
Listen, we're engaged, and the first thing is the judge already said, well, you already lost a kid due to abandonment. So if I was your thing, you're already deemed as an unfit mother because you lost custody of one kid.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a
What?
favor. Shut the stream off. Shut the stream off.
All right, I got you.
Shut.
I got you.